Every time we do an event, we're going to give people who are business people an opportunity to hear about how to create a Christian culture within their business, because it's possible. And tonight we're very fortunate to have one of my great friends from Columbia. J.R. Murphy is one of the lead partners in Murphy Grantland in Columbia, and they have started something a number of years ago, creating a Christian culture and allowing people in their law firm to really not only succeed in being professional lawyers, but also winning in life too. And more to do it all. And JR married his wife Amy, got 3 kids, got a couple of grandkids he loves to play with. But JR is going to come now, and he's going to take a minute and talk about how they've done this in their law firm. So give JR Murphy a big hand, please.
You need to know that if David brought me all the way up here from Columbia, there's something very important that each of you need to know. A lot of other people turned him down first. No, that's true. Every team, every organization, every family, whether successful or not, has something in common. They all have a culture. Now, your organization, your team, your family, your life, could you define the culture in 3 or 4 words? Could the people around you identify your culture? So hopefully I'd like to give you a couple of big rocks to put in the jar tonight about building culture, and maybe a few small rocks. So first of all, you have to get the foundation right to have any successful organization. And when it comes to culture, I think you must first of all identify your purpose. And this is true of any organization and of any individual. And I would encourage each of you to think about a purpose that is bigger than yourself. We borrowed something from the Calvinists at our law firm to come up with our purpose. It's not the only purpose that's biblical or even positive, but our purpose is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. We do it through the relentless pursuit of professional excellence without the sacrifice of relational fulfillment. We think those two things go hand in hand. And it's really striking a chord with this newest generation that we're now working with and hiring. Secondly, you have to have a cornerstone of values. What are you going to be known for? We would like to think in 3 general categories there: integrity, quality, and humility. We think they're biblical, we think they're winsome, and we want to be known for those things. Lastly, you have to focus on people. I'm sure Coach would say that when you focus on performance and elevate that above people, people that are loved perform a lot better than people that are just there to serve the team, just to perform. In our business, once we started making a dedicated focus to developing the whole person, and this is beyond technical training, it involves helping with things like parenting advice, not from us, but from experts, maybe a financial seminar, maybe something fun. People, you know the old adage that people really don't care what you know till they know that you care. And if you're going to have a winsome culture of any kind, and especially a biblical-based culture, you have to make people more important than performance and programs. Now there's a couple of small rocks, some things that we do. One thing is we pray. We meet every week. We don't broadcast it, we don't remind people, and we don't force anyone to come. We pray for other people. We never pray for our own business. And there's plenty of need and plenty of pain in the world. It didn't take us long to develop a long list of people to pray for. And so that's one element that we think makes us distinct in our culture. And even the non-Christian employees of our firm will come to us for prayer and appreciate the fact that we care enough about other people to actually get on our knees and pray for them. One of the second distinctives is to serve. If you're looking to build team, don't go out in the woods and fall into each other's arms to team build. Go help someone in need. Go down to New Orleans after Katrina. Do a habitat house. There's lots of need in our communities. And if you want to be distinctively Christian in your organization, in your family, in your own life, develop a pattern of serving. And lastly, we give. We made a decision that we were going to be publicly identified with Christian organizations. Most of them struggle for fundraising. There are many worthy charities out there, many of whom are not faith-based, but they do great work. And it's much easier for them to obtain corporate financing than it is for the Christian organizations. We made a decision that we are going to put all of our resources into the hands of faith-based ministries. We think that's a distinctive. People know that about us. They can check that out. We're not ashamed to say no to the United Way and say yes to the Fellowship of Christian Athletes or to Daybreak Crisis Pregnancy or to some other faith-based ministry. So I hope as you think through your own personal culture of you as an individual, as living out the gospel, or any organization that you have influence in, whether it's your family, your team, your business, that you will think about the culture you're creating. We are all creating one. The question is, which one? Hope you have a great time at the tournament. David, thank you for having me, and really appreciate everyone's support. You're doing a great thing by supporting Emmaus Road and all the ministries they support.